If you enjoy these videos and like to support me, TE, and also get some behind the scenes content, please consider joining Patreon. I didn't see that. Me, Thomas Edward, also known as TE. On today's video, the day of the great snowstorm, what hopefully should happen in a few hours' time, or if not, it'll be wet snow. I got this in the post. Well, actually, it got delivered and I didn't get it, and I've come home and got it. And it's an OLIGHT BATON turbo. Now, you can probably just see off camera here. I was going to hide it, but too late. There's an OLIGHT Roller X Turbo. Now, I got this for me Christmas. A couple of years ago, I should say. Off my dad. Pretty much, this is a gun light. Go on the end of your gun. See, it's got like a trigger switch on the back. It's 1100 lumens, top whack, 1000 meter throw, and bottom end it will do 150 lumens. Now this is great. I do a lot of night walking, and it's good. You don't use it all the time. What you do with it is you turn around and flash it behind you and see if anyone's following you, kind of thing. When you're out on the beach or in the forest, it's a great lamp, really good lamp, very powerful lamp, and see a lot of things a long way away with it. So the thing, what's the downside of it? It's a bit big. Quite a good size. It's not that big, but it's got quite a big head on it. You can't quite put it in. You have to put it in your tweed hunting jacket pocket rather than your pocket on your chinos, so to speak. So when OLIGHT brought out this, I was like, oh, I have to get one of them. And then I saw one second hand on eBay, and it kept reducing. And then finally I was like, oh, I'll buy it. So here it is, and it's a whopper. Is it like, I can't think what it is, because look. They've took the, you'll know me tell you on the back what it is it like 500 and something? It's 500 metres, but I don't know what lumens is till I get it out the box. Should have done my research, but normally, OLIGHT boxes have your stuff on the back what tells you everything, but this doesn't. It's a bit of a novelty, really, but it's not there. So I'm going to open it, have a look at it, charge it up, and then hopefully, if it snows, we'll go out in the snow in it and see what it's like and see how far we can see, and maybe compare it with the Warrior. See what the distance like between 1000 metres and 500 metres. Standard stuff. When you get it out, tells you to take it out, take the cover off, so it doesn't turn on in transit, and what it does when you're charging, and obviously behind there will be your lead and everything, and then it's in it. It's a lot new. It's only what, a few months old. It's all the packaging's changed since we last saw. Like, what was this one? What you might remember if you've a TE fan. I got the i5R, what I opened about a month ago. So this is even newer packaging, so they've changed it again. No, they're putting them in little bags now. That's pretty smart. They're putting them in little bags. Smelling the bag then, it smells so good, OLIGHTs, when you take them out of packaging. But the bag and that smells so good. And look, they've even got a protective lens cover on it, look, transit, for being in transit. So we'll take that off. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to charge it, and then we're going to see it outside. Now, I think when it's on, these light up, but I'll show it all when it's all lit up, when it's all working when we're outside. But these lit up, and these, look, your lumage and your batteries on that side. They started the intelligent switch, about 5 years ago, but this thing of putting the lights on up the side came on the really expensive stuff. And now it's worked its way down to the lower end stuff. Technology moves on. But why I wanted this is, if you look at it, how small it is. Look how small that is. So this one I couldn't fit really in my pocket, in my jeans, this one I can. That's a big difference, isn't it? Well, obviously that's more of a gun light. It's not really made for carrying in your pocket. It's made for being on the end of a gun, where this is a proper EDC item, but we've made a punch in it. So there you go. I'd just like to show you this. It just made me wow, I got very excited when it happened, just put it that way. So, oh, that's mega, that is. It's like going in a spaceship, that is. So yeah, and also what I noticed, it's got the original, they've gone back to the original clip, what they should have done. Whoever thought this style clip was a good idea, needed their head looking at, because they just bend, they snap, and they're not that great. They're very weak on the pocket. They come out your trousers all the time, even when they're fresh and new and they're rubbish. this is what the original one. My days all like go right back to 2016 when I got the H1R, and that's got the same clip on that, and also like the what's in there, that one there, the H2R. They're the days of clips, and they've gone back to them, and also like the early S1s were like that, and mega and bomb-proof. So I'm glad they've gone back to that. And it's interesting that they put it on the tail of it. It can have it goes deep in your pocket. It's quite good, that. You'll still the magnet end, what you can tingle your tongue on it if you put it in your mouth. But yeah, we'll get it outside and see what we can do with it. But it's obviously, you can see I'm a big OLIGHT fan. There's one in there. I've got me roller here. I've got this. I've got the i5R. I've got an S2R Mark II, H1R. I've got a i3T. I've got the old i5T. I've got a few knocking about. I've got old bulbs. I've got 2 old bulbs. I've got the old lantern. So yeah, I like the OLIGHT. So I've got quite a lot, even more. And I've got a few more than that kicking around. So yeah, there you go. So let's get it charged. Right, we're down on the prom. It's starting to snow, like I said, because I hoped it would snow, but a bit later. It's nearly 10, and it said it'd be snowing by 7. But this is the coast. We don't really get snow. It's the novelty. Anyway, so I've got my new I forgot what his name is. I've got it out. I can't even remember what it is. A BATON Turbo, little one. There, and then my old one, what I've had a few years, my Warrior X Turbo. That's the ultimate thrower of 1,000 lumens, and then the little thrower. And we'll see what it compares like. So we'll do this one. So it's got moonlight mode and stuff, but there's no point really showing you, and just steps up. And then we'll do turbo, because that's the only important bit. You want the most throw. So we put it on turbo, we'll shine it up to the old Lido up there, and you can see it. And if there's anyone up to no good up there, I could see it, and they'll all be running in bushes, and I can see the end of where the diving boards are, and you can see all the snow, and I can see down across the bay, all the way to the edge. It's too bright, nice and bright, and all the way down towards the railway station. And there's the coffee shop. It used to be the coffee pot. Something else now, isn't it? And that just goes around the corner. That's 500 metres, that is, or 510 metres. That's quite a lot, that. So let's try the other one and see how much of a difference it is. On the camera, it's very hard to show you this, but we'll get in there. So this has got 2. That's like low setting, 150. But really, we want the full 1100. That's a proper big thrower. It's just brighter more than, even though the other one we could see right up there, that's just brighter, so you could stun someone up like a stun gun. I'll go round again. Oh yeah, look, I could see there was birds in there with this. I could see them. It's more intense, this one. That's the difference. All for the weeds. And then down to the station, I can almost touch the railway station with this touch. I can actually touch the building with it. And that's the extra, and there's a coffee pot. That's the extra 500 metres in that. You can touch the railway station, where that doesn't quite get the railway station. People could see me from the railway station with that, but that touches it. And that's really the difference. And also, that's light and that's heavy, isn't it? And obviously, like I was saying, that's made for a gun, because it's got a trigger switch on the back. It's a very hard switch to get used to it with a finger, because it's made for a tail cap to go on it. Where this is a proper EDC touch with a proper little switch on, look, with it tells you your battery and what your lumen you're on, and then it goes off once it's turned on. And the magnet on the back, so you can do a bit of working. It's EDC, where that's a lamping torch pretty much. That's pretty much what it is, or as I'd like to call it, a serious dogging torch. That is, you could get into trouble with that, I think. But that one's a bit more. But you're not going to get in trouble with that, because it's bright, but it's a bit different. It's all about size, really. Size does matter when you've got 2 of them, because that's a whopper, but it's handheld and no one can see it in your hand, and that's just a serious bit of kit. So if you enjoyed my video looking at the new BATON Turbo, what actually I saw and I went, oh, I got to have that, and it was quite a buy. What's it called? Like a. Wasn't a want, it was a need. I had to have it. So I bought it, and then we're like, oh, we'll do a video. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, a comment below. There's also a Patreon link for adventures with me, TE, all over the place. Not just torch videos, everything from cars, trains and adventures. And also remember to click that big bell. Ding!